So now, of course, the preliminary to begin Raganuga Bhakti, which he explained the other day, we discussed, is greed. Assuming we now have genuine spiritual greed, what is the process to follow Raganuga Bhakti? So he says here, Krishna Smaran. That's why many acharyas, they comment and say that Vaidhi sadhana is based on hearing and chanting. That's the primary limbs, Shravana Dasha. And then Raganuga Bhakti, Raganuga Sadhana Bhakti is based on Smaran. Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaran. So we now want Vishnu Smaran. It says Krishna Smaran. Krishnam Smaran Jana Chasya Preshtam. Remember Krishna, what Krishna? Krishna Vrindavan, and remember Krishna's dearmost devotees. So this is a process, Krishna Smaran. Always remember Krishna and his devotees who have the same mood that I want. There's three things we have to do. Remember Krishna and those eternal associates that are expert in devotional service, like Rupa Mandri or Rati Mandri. And we should hear and talk about Brajabhav. And three, we should live in Braj. It's difficult for most people. And Jiva Goswami's, in his commentary, he's saying here that you can't, this is obvious, people heard this so many times. He says if you can't live physically in the mind in Vrindavan, we should mentally we should think. It's very interesting how this mental process is working. Mentally we should think, you are living in Vrindavan. Whatever you want to achieve most, you should think you're already there. You may live in New Delhi or Bombay or Moscow or anywhere, but you should think, I'm living in Braj. You should assume in your mind that you're already living in the spiritual world with Krishna and his associates. From the spiritual point of view, Krishna, God, the spiritual world in Vrindavan is unlimited. It's everywhere. Generally, if you ask someone, where is heaven or where is God? Yeah, they usually go like this. He's up there. They point up like this. Or they say, where is Swarga? They say up there. And where is hell? And then you go down there. Usually they say you go down to hell and you go up to heaven. But in a more accurate depiction, because the universe is not linear, it's in all directions. Space is everywhere, not just up and down, it's everywhere. So everywhere is Vrindavan. The consciousness, the abode, the presence of Radha and Krishna, they can be and they are everywhere and anywhere. Whereas Vrindavan, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's here, it's inside, it's outside, it's everywhere. So mentally living in Vrindavan means that. It means to actually feel, I'm not living this is not New Delhi. What is Lord Chaitanya showing when he was in Jagannath Puri? He was in Jagannath Puri, it's a seaside resort on the east coast of India, the Bay of Bengal, and mostly sand everywhere and some lakes here and there, in Jagannath Vallabha Garden, and trees, and everywhere he looked, he said, I'm in Vrindavan, this is Vrindavan. He saw a little grove of trees, and he saw, this is Nidhiban, this is Sevakunj. We have some friends, and they live in Delhi, and near a park, one park called Deer Park. And they said, oh, every morning we go to Deer Park. So I went there one time with them. There were many deer there, animals, deer. And they showed me that place, we chanted over there. I said, you should just call this Priyavan. You should call this is Priyavan, this is Priyavan, this is Radharani's deer forest. And you should see this small body of water. This is Radha Kunda, and this is Shamakund. Like this, you should see like that. When Prabhupada went in West Virginia in America, he went to a place called Kirtananda bought this land. At that time it was 50 acres, 1968. And he started a community there called New Vrindavan Community, farm community of devotees, mostly from New York. And Prabhupada visited there and he walked around and he said, oh yes, this is Govardhan Hill. And they thought it was simply part of the Appalachian mountain chain. Appalachian mountain chain. He said, this is Govardhan Hill. Like you live in Switzerland. So you don't say this is the Alps, you say, oh, this is Govardhan Parvat. This is Giriraj. This is the idea. So Prabhupada, he introduced that idea. I've seen Vrindavan everywhere. And even named it. He said, this is Govardhan Hill. Then there was some lake, and he said, this is Radha Kunda, this is Shama Kunda. And he told the devotees, there's no need to go to Vrindavan. You have every year. And in fact, the new Vrindavan devotees hardly ever came to Vrindavan in India. And they would have a yearly festival, Janmashtami. And devotees from all around India would go there and visit. Of course, ISKCON's annual festival was in India, but that didn't start until 1974. Going to Vrindavan, to Mayapur, then to Vrindavan. So from 68 to 74, the annual festival was in Janmashtami time in New Vrindavan. And even after that, the devotees of New Vrindavan, they would never come. They say, Prabhupada, we're in Vrindavan. We have Radha Kunda, Shama Kunda, this is Govardhan. And he said, this is Talavan. He called one forest Talavan, and one forest called Bahulavan. There's Bahulavan, Talavan, all the vans are there. And he told Kirtananda that he should make the seven temples of the Goswamis, he should put on the different hills there. He said you should put Govindaji here, Gopinath here, Madan Mohan here, Shyamasundar Damodar, etc. He said it's so costly, so difficult, the devotees can just come here. This is Vrindavan, New Vrindavan, Nava Vrindavan. Rupa Goswami wrote a play called Lalita Madhav. Lalita Madhav, he describes how Vishwakarma made, on the order of Suryadev, he made this whole New Vrindavan so that Satyabhama, that was under the care of Suryadev, was actually Radharani. She could have a place to live outside Vrindavan, but she's actually Radharani. So then Vishwakarma made this whole Nava Vrindavan. That's a whole long story. So there it is in Gujarat, in Nava Vrindavan. So it's the mentality, because we are what our mind is. If our mind is hell, we're in hell. If our mind is sanctified and purified, then we're with Krishna.